skill or so my manner also communication with people. So I think that. Yeah.
So you generally don't have a problem with criticism, is what you're saying?
Yeah, so I improved it. I'm not nervous that I only relaxed. I talk with him, or so I improve next week. I don't do that. So.
Okay, all right. So you listen to the criticism and you try to work through it. All right, that makes sense. Okay, and my next question is, how do you think your job skills relate to our position? Like, why do you think we should hire you?
So I have basic knowledge of solar cell, and I have a lot of things to that solar cell. I handling semiconductor equipment clean room. I design solar cell with detailed simulation tool, so I can work with the whole of solar cell package system. So I can excellent. I test best in this solar cell area. So if you hire me, so it's a good margin for the company. Yeah,
okay, so. Great. Thank you very much. And then when would you be able to start with us?
So I graduated Gwangju Institute of Science and Technology, and next year February. So I can next February. Next year February. Yeah.
Great. Okay. And do you have any questions for me?
So can I follow your Twitter, because I detail my information, and I want to quickly my good news for me. So,
okay, okay. Well, yes, you are welcome to follow me on Twitter. That sounds fine. Okay. Thank you so much for your time today. It was a pleasure.
And pleasure. My pleasure.
Okay, great. All right, so how you did was your first handshake was a little soft, but your second one was better. So I would say we're moving in the right direction. Why you want this job, you have a very clear idea why you wanted the job. So you did a really good, both of your answers were excellent. The next one is your random difficult question about criticism. You had good ideas, but you had difficulty explaining them. Okay? So I loved your ideas, but you're going to need to be able to practice saying your answer for that. Okay? The next one is going to be a schedule question. You answered that very cleanly, very clearly, and quickly. And then the next part was the question for me, can I follow your Twitter? What a great question, especially in this situation. So it sounds wonderful. Let's see. But at the end, we asked so you can hear when there might be a good decision for me. That's a little more selfish. Remember, you just say, I'd like to hear more about what's going on in the company, etc. And so that's all I would say. So that was a pretty good question. I was very happy. Your confidence, I think you were still a little nervous, but not too terribly nervous, sort of in the middle. Your pronunciation, you still need to work on your pronunciation. You're having a little trouble with saying things, and you're tripping on yourself. Speak a little slower. Yeah, try a little slower and a little clearer. Okay? The next one is going to be your communication ability. I'd say your ideas were excellent, but you didn't always express your ideas as strongly as you wanted. And then understandable grammar. I would say your grammar was actually not bad, but I think you can improve. So I really want you to work on that. Sometimes you had it, and sometimes you didn't. You know. And then you had very interesting answers. And when I hired you, my first idea is if it was for an international company, I probably would, because you had a lot of confidence, you seemed like you knew what you were doing. My only thing that held me back was that you did not seem as comfortable with speaking English. Does that make sense? Everything else was great though, okay? So, I would say it's definitely a pass, okay? All right, so I will hang on to this. I will remember, I've got the video now of you're passing it, so make sure that you put the information online on your Dropbox. Yeah. Also, you'll notice that I have the record button.